Most small YouTubers are fixing the wrong problem. They rewrite titles, they redesign thumbnails, they buy a new microphone, they post 4 times a week instead of 2. None of that is why you're stuck under 10,000 subscribers. There's one decision made in the first 20 seconds of every video that decides almost everything after it. Fix that one decision and everything else gets easier. Get it wrong and nothing else you do matters much at all. I bet my life on this, not because it sounds smart, because I've spent years staring at retention graphs, watching exactly where strangers stop watching, second by second, video by video, channel by channel. The drop-off happens in the same place almost every single time. Here's a mistake nearly every small creator makes. They answer their own question too early. Think about the last video you made. You opened with a hook, a promise, a question, then 30 seconds in you started explaining. You gave context, you gave background. You walked the viewer towards the answer calmly, responsibly, like a good teacher would. That instinct is quietly killing your channel. The moment you start clearly explaining something, the viewer's brain relaxes. It thinks, okay, I get where this is going. And the brain thinks it knows something and is going to stop fully paying attention. That's not a metaphor, that's just how attention works. So here's a strategy that I bet my life on. Never let the question you open with get fully answered until you're forced to. One open question, held the entire video, not closed early, not closed by accident halfway through, held on purpose all the way to the end. Here's why this works, and it's not complicated. Your brain doesn't like unfinished things. An unanswered question sits there quietly, using up a small amount of attention the whole time it's open. Close it early and the attention gets released, the viewer relaxes and clicks off the video. This isn't a trick, this is just psychology. So the job of your video isn't to inform someone as fast as possible. It's to keep one specific question alive as long as you can without the viewer feeling cheated for it. That's retention. Not fast cuts, not editing tricks, one question kept open. And it does not stop at retention. It changes your packaging too. Your title and thumbnail shouldn't give away the answer. They should state questions so specifically that knowing it feels uncomfortable. That discomfort is what actually drives click-through rate, not curiosity in general. One narrow, unresolved question sitting right there in the thumbnail. Watch how creators who consistently break out of their structure of their videos, they rarely give up the main point in the first minute. They tease it, reference it, but they never answer it fully. Mark Rober's big reveal always lands near the end, never the beginning. Mr. Beast's title almost never tells you the outcome, only the setup, and the outcome stays completely open until the final minutes. That's not an accident, that's the entire mechanic working exactly as intended. Now here's what small creators mess up, even once they get this idea. First mistake, they open with too many questions at once. 3 loops competing for attention, and the viewer's brain just gives up trying to track any of them. 1 loop at a time, not 3. Second mistake, they accidentally answer the question too early while trying to be thorough. One detail explained a little too clearly, and the entire attention collapsed in a single sentence. Third mistake, they open a big question and genuinely have nothing at the end. The viewer feels that instantly, and once someone feels tricked, they don't just leave your video, they stop trusting your next 10. So how do you actually do this today? Before you write a single line of your script, write down the one question your video is built around. 1 sentence. If you can't compress it to 1 sentence, you're carrying too many ideas and they're fighting for other viewers' attention. Then check your title and thumbnail. If either one gives away the answer, rewrite it. Their only job is to raise a question, never resolve it. Then, as you write down the body of the video, resist the urge to fully explain anything. Give partial answers. Give context that makes the question more interesting, not less open. Every section should leave the viewer more curious about the ending. And save the real payoff for the last minute. Not to be manipulative, but it's the only way the tension you built actually pays off. Here's the part that matters the most. The recommendation system doesn't reward good information. It rewards videos people finish. A video that fully explains itself in the first 2 minutes gives viewers permission to leave early. A video that holds one open question until the end gives them a reason to stay, right up until the algorithm decides your video deserves to be shown to more people. Retention isn't a side effect of good content on this platform. Retention is the content. So next time you sit down, script something, stop asking, how do I explain this clearly? Start asking the one question I'm making people wait for. Every creator who's ever broke out of the small numbers did this, whether they could name it or not. The moment you stop trying to satisfy your viewer immediately and start making them wait on purpose for something you already promised them is the moment the platform starts working against you. That's the strategy. Not more videos, not better gear. One question held open all the way until the end.